How are you doing?
Scott,
Okay.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Welcome,
Hey, guys.
Stacy, Daniela.
That's Missy.
Well, hi, Missy. Where's Fluffy?
He might be under my bed. He showed up at our house as a stray in the past year.
And then Missy's been in the house for how long?
We've had her for 5 years.
Since she was a baby.
Yeah.
You got her as a baby.
Yeah.
So she was an only cat for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what is the situation?
Missy wants Fluffy dead.
Oh.
Full on jumping on top of him, attacking him. She had cut his nose at one point.
Wow.
And Fluffy just curls up and does nothing.
The worst it had ever gotten was when Fluffy was just chilling, laying around, and she was ready to attack Fluffy. And my mom would grab Missy,
Big mistake.
Did you get pretty badly beat up?
scratches up her arms, both hands.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a bad bite.
She was on antibiotics for 10 days
And a
and shot.
painkiller shot. That was my.
That took it to the next level when that happened.
That's ugly.
We can't just keep letting this happen, so we just had to completely separate them at all times.
So we do shifts.
What do the shifts look like?
Every 4 hours, we switch.
On the dot?
Yes, they're on the dot. Oh my God. It's very frustrating. We haven't been able to do anything as a family unless we come back or somebody stays here. That's really what's taking the toll right now.
Missy will be locked in my mom's room while Fluffy's out here enjoying his space. And then once it's time to switch, we put Fluffy in my room, Missy comes out.
Okay.
We get into it sometimes. I don't want to argue about cat stuff with my daughter.
I'm sure the arguments center around my cat, your cat. What is the thing that sets you off?
If you give one cat an extra hour, then, my mom will be like, well, it's Missy's turn out.
Right.
The last switch of the day or morning is about 2 or 3 in the morning. I stay up every night to make sure that the cats get enough time out.
Wow.
It's everything.
You're going to switch cats at 2 o'clock in the morning? You think the cat cares where they are at 2 o'clock in the morning? Let me wake you up here for a second. No, they don't care.
Was Fluffy neutered by the time he got here? Or
He
did you
was.
have to? Okay. How old was Missy when she got spayed?
She has not been spayed.
What?
Why is your cat not spayed?
It's down on the list of expenses.
We absolutely love our vet and we trust her, and if our cat was to go under surgery, we would want it to be with her. But it's like $500.
Listen, your cat is your family member. It's one of your children. Find a way to pay for it. Go to a clinic.
We haven't gotten her fixed because it's expensive, and I'm afraid to get somebody I don't trust to do the job correctly. Just like with humans and with animals, going into surgery, it just makes me very nervous.
This is one of the simplest, easiest, quickest operations.
I think they need to hear that from you to go to a
I'm
clinic.
telling you, any vet hospital does a spay 3, 4, 5 times a day. It should be a fairly simple thing. Daniela and Stacy are consumed with the fear that the surgery is going to kill Missy. And in the meantime, they're ignoring the fact that if they don't do it, Missy's gonna kill Fluffy. It's a must for so many reasons. Every time your cat goes into heat, she triples her chances of ovarian cancer. And most importantly, her hormones are making this happen. The last thing I can do right now is make a concrete or reliable behavioral diagnosis when everything that's happening right now is physical. What is she staring at? What's down the hallway?
Down the hallway to the left is Fluffy.
No, she couldn't be. She goes, so Danielle, this is your room?
Yep, and she goes right to it.
Oh.
She just will sit there and she will wait until there's some opportunity that the door is open and she'll go at it.
Missy is just parked outside of Daniela's bedroom knowing that Fluffy's in there, and she's just like, bring it. I want what's in there. Well, here's what I want to do. I would like to see the switch. Now, I've seen Missy, I've seen her body language, I've gotten a lot of information from her. Now I want to see Fluffy. Fluffy's been sequestered away all day. I want to see this swap happen.
Hey, Missy.
She knows it's coming.
So this is every time?
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta go.
I've seen Missy, I've seen her body language. Now I want to see Fluffy. Fluffy's been sequestered away all day. I want to see this swap happen.
Oh, God.
I can't tell if Missy's desire to be out here is just because we're out here and she's a social cat, or whether she's got murder on her mind. Whatever it is, it's not a good sign.
She get you?
Just a little.
Okay. Normally, in this kind of a situation, I would bring the cats together so I can gauge their behavior around one another. But as long as Missy has not been spayed, that is not on the menu today. Hello, Fluffy. Hi. You want some food? Come on, buddy. Okay. What's that?
That is probably Missy, scratching at the door, trying to come out.
That sound is Missy?
Trying to get out of the room.
When she knows that Fluffy's out here,
Yeah.
she just goes at the door because she wants out.
She means business. Now, just because I can't make a clean diagnosis about Missy because of her physical state doesn't mean I can't give these guys homework. I got plenty for them. First, we are going to get Missy spayed. Does Missy hate Fluffy? We have no idea. We don't know. So appointment gets made, she gets in, remembering that as the hormones go away, we still got other issues. Everything from seeking mates to protecting her territory to guarding to that sort of hypervigilance. We're gonna have to work that after the hormones are out of her system. The next thing I want you guys to do is feeding reintroduction exercise. I want you to feed them on either side of the door so there are no sight lines and they can't see each other. First couple of meals, 4 feet on either side of the door, 8 feet total. And then you gauge. If at that meal they're just eat, walk away, next time, a little 6 inches more. And also, no feeding between meals. What we're trying to rebuild here is a sense of neutrality. You're not a good thing or a bad thing, but every time I smell you, I smell food. It's a good place to start. And we're reintroducing these guys as if nothing bad ever happened. Next thing. Catification, the art of arranging for cats. We're building for the future. This is obviously not going to happen tomorrow, but when these guys are out at the same time, we're going to try to mitigate places where there are dead ends and ambush zones. I want to make sure that Fluffy and Missy never have an excuse for fighting that's based on ambushing or cornering. The hardest part of this traffic flow situation is going to be that hallway. Because if these guys are always competing for floor space, that hallway is going to be a place where all the fights happen. What I want you to think about is lanes of highway, and then we have ramps that lead to those different places. So they can go on ramp, off ramp, different lanes of highway, no dead ends, no ambush zones. Last thing, the whole 4-hour switcheroo thing, there's no reason for it at all. Usually I am all about rituals and routines. This time around, I'm gonna say the opposite. I wanna see Fluffy sleeping in your room. I would like to see Missy sleeping in your room. We want them both to own the space separately at this point, but equally. I need Stacy and Danielle to spend some more time bonding with each other's cats and create a whole family out of this and not this silly competition.
You guys all right with that? Good.
I don't know. To break the rituals, it's going to take the whole family to make the changes because we have all gotten into a habit of us doing it a certain way.
I will see you in just a few weeks, all right?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, take care,
Appreciate
guys.
We got work.
Yeah, you do.
Hi.
How you doing?
How's it going? How's it
Hey, who's
doing?
this?
This is Teddy, and this is Hector.
Now, how old is Teddy?
He's 9 months old, and Hector is 6.
We got him right after we lost I had a rescue pit bull for 12 years, and he passed away in January.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
We had to put Diamond down because he couldn't walk. After Diamond passed away, about 2 months later, we got Teddy as a 7-week-old pit bull. We got him to refill the house.
This must add a whole layer of fun, whatever cat problems we got going on here.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Sydney is Zach and his ex-wife's cat. Before we moved in together, Zach was like, there's this cat that we have, and he's gone back and forth between us 3 or 4 times.
And the reason you guys were switching off was just sort of a custody thing?
She wanted custody, but everywhere she moved to was difficult for her to have him.
This was only about 2.5 months into our relationship, but we knew we were gonna be together. So he consulted me, and I said, okay, well, we gotta take him, but just tell her that we're gonna take him on the condition that we're not gonna give him back.
Okay.
I know it was stressful for him to go back and forth. Like,
Yeah, no, for
constantly,
any
so,
cat.
Yeah.
Sydney went back and forth from one house to the other. That's a lot of pressure on a cat. They're territorial animals. They define their safety by their space.
Once we moved in here, Sid has had kind of this like peeing problem. It started almost immediately, which made me feel like it was me, like I was this evil stepmother.
Evil stepmother. You hear those words, you know something's going on here that shouldn't be happening. There's no way that just because Meredith is a new person on the scene, that Sydney's suddenly gonna start taking everything out on her. Is Sydney neutered?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Teddy.
But
From talking to my ex-wife, he never did this with her.
he never peed in her house?
No.
Crazy.
Teddy,
Come on.
I just want to get to walking around here, meet him, take a look at all of the zones. Are there a lot? I mean, does he pee?
There's a few.
Right now, there's 3 solid places that he
Well,
goes.
yeah, I mean, that's because we don't have our couch anymore.
How long has it been since you haven't had a couch?
2 months.
Now, without the couch here, has he stopped peeing here?
He stopped peeing
He stopped
here.
peeing here. Where he pees the most is right over here.
This is all him?
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing a cat does is random. Wow, that's all from
Sitting.
peeing.
Yeah,
Sitting pee.
from Sydney peeing.
They plan out their days, they plan out what strategically has advantages, what keeps their territory safe. So this spot was hit all the time. This is pee. Look at all that.
Oh.
In Sydney's world, wherever he pees, there's a good reason behind it. I have to figure out what that reason is. Did the peeing on the sink start recently, or?
That's real recent.
That's real recent. So is that after the couch went away?
Yes.
Okay. The fact that it's everywhere means that this territory has created some level of instability for Sydney. That is a ton of pee.
Come on, this way. The very first place that he started to go was right here.
Oh wow, it does
You
stink
can
over
smell
here.
it, yeah. And this is my side of the bed,
Ground zero.
ground zero.
Holy cow. It still clearly smells over here.
Yeah.
That's a big spot right there. The entire room is covered in pee.
Some of this stuff could be from my old pit bull, Diamond, from his incontinence from the past.
Oh.
Diamond had degenerative hip disorder to where he could not walk anymore, and eventually losing all function of his bowel control. Diamond passed away 8 days after we moved in here.
You move in. Diamond passes. A week later, Sid starts peeing everywhere. If you're Sydney and you're trying to figure out what happened to my life where the dog that I grew up with is suddenly gone and now there's this new dog, but I smell the old dog every time I come into the bedroom, you understand why he's so confused and why he feels the need to feel territorially permanent, to spray on top of everything.
I really love animals. I love Sid, and I just feel like he's really unhappy, you know?
And do you really feel like you're part of the...
When Diamond was sick, you know, that was really stressful.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I feel like, you know, us moving in together was part of the reason why you decided that, you know, that it was time to let him go. In retrospect, the decision to adopt Teddy, it was too soon. Now I just feel like it was like this huge 1, 2, 3 punch for Sid. It was like, welcome back to your dad. Here's your new mom. Here's your new house. Say goodbye to your brother. And by the way, here's your new brother.
My heart absolutely goes out to Meredith. I mean, she is the new factor in Zach and Sydney's life. And the second she comes into their lives, bang, everything falls apart. I get it. I get where she might feel responsible, but she shouldn't. Oh, there you are. Hi, Sid.
So that's where he spends most of his time.
By nature, he's a social cat, right? I mean, that's...
Like,
Oh, oh my God.
come on.
Teddy.
Dude, Teddy is bouncing off the walls, literally bouncing off of me. Cup shot. He is a bundle of energy, and I'm sure that Sydney responds to that on some degree or another. Oh wait, I just want to see this. What the hell, man? Why is your dog humping your cat?
He's just trying to pin him down.
There's nothing normal about this scene right now at all.
Oh, maybe he's doing a little humping.
This is not normal. So we let that happen?
He's not happy playing with Teddy, But he could stop Teddy from doing that, in our opinion.
These guys have clearly seen this happen many, many times before, and that may speak to the fact that Sydney doesn't seem to be overreacting. But it seems to me that unless Sydney was screaming for help, these guys are just gonna keep letting this happen. Is Teddy neutered?
Yes.
Is he extra energetic because we're here, or is he like this all the time?
He's kind of like
He's
this.
pretty energetic.
I really do feel like I've got a full vision of what the problem is in this house. Maybe a little bit too much, but now it's time to sit down with this couple, give them some homework, and start laying out a course for the future. From what I'm gathering, there's a lot of change that's happened, a lot of change. For a cat, there's nothing more important than territorial security, than knowing tomorrow I will wake up and my territory will be what it was yesterday, what it was the day before yesterday, and will be tomorrow until the end of time. For Sid, it has all gone, and Sid is just expressing it the way he expresses it. For a cat who is feeling no sense of territorial permanence, pea's all you got, man. It is your way of saying, I belong here, I live here, there's proof of my existence. First of all, what do you guys do in terms of Teddy's exercise?
I run him.
You run him.
Yeah, I walked
I
Teddy.
ran him this morning before you guys got here.
That dog is a nutcase. He needs that aerobic exercise to really work Teddy. He needs to go out to the dog park. He needs to play. And when he gets back to this house, boom, he's tired and he's not humping the cat. The next thing I want to explain to you is the concept of the Mojo map. Mojo, which is confident ownership of territory. You're going to mark on your map with a certain color where he sits, where he watches things out the window, where he hangs out but doesn't pee. Then I want you to identify those places that mark unconfident ownership of territory. That's where he does pee. And the Mojo map will start to rid us of the concept of random behavior and start identifying patterns. The Mojo map is a map of mojo or anti-mojo. When I come back here next time, not only will I see patterns, but you're gonna see them too. Now, that carpet is done in your bedroom. You gotta pull it up. He smells your old dog, Diamond, constantly. And he is not given that chance to, just as you would, mourn. A cat's nose is more sensitive than our sense of smell. And they define their world by that sense. So that smell of your friend the dog who suddenly disappeared a year ago, but his pee lingers, that messes with your head if you're a cat. How are you guys feeling about the level of homework that we got going on here?
It's definitely gonna take some work, but I'm willing to put it in to make things better. Right now, I am so motivated to start working on this homework.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
If this is what's gonna make Sid happy, if this is what's gonna make our home a home again, we'll do it.
Hi. How are you? Good, man. How are you doing? You can give me a hug. How are you?
What it means for you
Hi.
guys to be here. This is my
Nice to meet you,
mother,
Jackson.
Joanne. This is my husband, David.
Hi.
David, Joanne.
And Jean.
Jean.
Yes. So thank you for
You
coming
guys.
and welcome. Every part of this house has been touched by these cats. As you can see, plastic.
Wow. Gee whiz. That's a lot of plastic. This is for real? This is every day?
This is every day.
Wow. I mean, on a scale of 1 to help me, this is really at an 11. When the entire kitchen is covered in plastic, you know you're walking into some problems. When did it
Well,
start? How did it get this crazy?
So it started when we started bringing Bandit into the home. We had our cat, Gypsy Rose, who adopted us.
Gypsy Rose is the first cat in the house.
Yes, and she was just great. She would pee in the potty pan or go outside, whatever. But then when we started introducing Bandit, because my dad was very sick, and especially once he passed, bringing my mom slowly to live with us, we had to start bringing the cat in. My dad was very sick with cancer, and after losing my dad, there came a point where like she just permanently was going to stay with us. And so right before she started to move in permanently, we started bringing in the cat.
You lost your husband when?
2015.
Bandits, that's who's left,
Yeah.
right? Joanne has lost her husband, her home, and now it's just her and Bandit. She's hanging on to Bandit, and she's trying to hang on to her daughter and her son-in-law, and a semblance of a home life that she's lost. There's a lot of loss that's gone on here and a lot to lose. So when they first laid eyes on each other, was it immediately game on?
Gypsy became
More
more
the
aggressive.
So now we have Gypsy who picks fights with Bandit.
Yes.
And peeing happens.
Yes.
Was Gypsy the one doing most of the peeing?
It's been so hard to catch who's doing it. We just would know
so
that
we
they
don't
were-
know.
Right, and we wouldn't be able to see them because they're so fast.
How has this impacted you guys?
The relationship between me and my mom is not the same.
Yeah.
We've gone so long to be like this. I mean, I think that says a lot, that's how much I love the cats and the animals.
Yeah. So we got backs against the wall.
Backs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't walk into this house without knowing there's some serious damage that's gone down. And that damage goes beyond the furniture and into the humans. The humans are wrecked right now. Over there was carpet.
We took up the
Took
old
it up.
flooring.
This
yeah.
was underneath.
Right.
This was underneath, yeah.
What about that-
See
that
that,
ledge?
windowsill? In fact, you can see that it was hit so much that
Yeah, it's like peeling up.
It's peeling up.
So this was covered with a lot of sentimental items, bunch of pictures, and so just to show you, I mean, the pee, this picture's ruined. I don't even think I can save it, redo it, or anything.
This is all pee.
Yeah.
I mean,
So this room has been completely sacrificed.
yes.
The floor, trash, gone.
Yes,
All the
and you-
pictures that were in this windowsill and the frames, gone.
Gone.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't think that this family can take any more. They're done. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab my little guitar case. I'm gonna go do a little exploring by myself, try to hang with the cats a little bit. Now I need to gauge where these cats' challenge lines are in regards to one another. So what I'm gonna do is bring a toy into the situation and see if they compete over any of those resources. And what about you, buddy? Best case scenario, I've got two cats playing with a toy. Worst case scenario, I start playing with a toy, the toy lands in the middle of the two of them, and bang, we've got a fight. Now what happens? If a fight breaks out with this much challenge presented to them, we're in a bad place right now. Body language wise, I'm not seeing anything that is concerning me whatsoever. You guys hate each other, right? Like knock down, drag out, like hate each other, right? You would think, looking at the patterns of urine all over this house, that it is a pissing war every single day. Well, if that is the case, the war is not against each other. So, something is not right around here. Oh my God, look at that. Nothing like pee on something electric. But we have an open window. Maybe cats outside. No pee off to the side. Oh, spoke too soon. Right now, I don't know what's causing the peeing. There are some major pieces missing to this story, and I gotta ask the family. Okay, guys. So, I need some answers to some questions. So I just walked around the house, met up with both cats. These cats are not mortal enemies. I think we're seeing redirected aggression based on a problem outside the house. So, do we have an issue with feral cats in the area?
Yes.
Yes, that we do.
Wow, you didn't even hesitate there.
One morning, I had all the cats all fed and everything, and the feral cat poked its head inside the window, and then it saw me, and then
What? You got cats coming in the house, and you're letting that happen? When a feral cat from the neighborhood poking their head in saying, hey, can I have your dinner? We've got a problem. When was the last time this area got destroyed?
About 2 weeks ago, right?
yeah.
That's good information, right? So the house itself is not being destroyed in the same way that it was only a couple weeks ago. I really do believe that to a certain degree, Jeanne, you're living in this traumatic loop. You are so used to this place being destroyed that you might not be present, right? That's what I needed to know. Well, up until now, this family has done everything they can to save their house. Now it's time to give them some homework so they can start solving the problem. The first challenge that we have is to get you guys firmly in the present moment, in this moment, not what was happening last week or last month or what's gonna happen tomorrow, but right here, because we can't solve these problems without it. We have arguments going on with these two cats, but I don't think it's about these two cats. I think there's something going on that's informing all of this chaos. So the first thing I want you guys to do is detective work to start recording incidences. So every time there's a peeing incident, of course, you're gonna clean it up, and then I'm gonna have you put some yellow tape, little X, right in the spot that it happened. And then you'll have a piece of paper corresponding what you noticed. This happened at this time of day. It was this cat, I think it was. The other way we gather information is surveillance. I'm gonna leave you with a bunch of cameras, and we're going to get what's going on inside the house, right? I wanna make sure that the countertops are gotten in the back and in the front of the house, because we also have to figure out what's going on in the feral world as well. The next thing that we're gonna do is called border building. If you got cats coming into your house, I don't think you guys realize what a massive territorial transgression that is. For another cat to even poke their head into this house, that will cause your cats to pee all over the house. So I want to keep the feral cats away. I want you to put humane deterrents outside. As far as I'm concerned, neither one of these cats feels safe. So we're going to put deterrents outside the house so that every time another cat comes up to the window or the doors, they get either air blown in their face or a little bit of water. Let me know if you have any issues over the next couple of weeks, any crises, I want to know about it, okay? All right, guys.
Right. We're at a point where we fit the wall that this has to work. This has to work, us doing this together, because there are no other options for us at this point.
Oh yeah, if Jackson can't help us, we're in trouble. Yeah, we're in big trouble.
Hi.
Jackson.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, how are you? I'm Alexis.
Hey, Alexis, what's your name?
Abigail.
Abigail. Good to meet you, Abigail. Okay, and what is the situation?
Pickles, bad kitty.
Pickles, bad kitty. All right. How long was it before you guys started getting beat up?
It was pretty immediate.
It's more my mom than anyone, actually.
It really is.
Oh.
He hates me.
Don't you dare.
Ow! You little I am.
You look pretty decently beat
I
up.
am.
He doesn't attack me as much as everyone else,
Why?
but because I wasn't like as all up on him as everyone else was when we first got him.
Where everybody else is getting beat up.
It's always her.
It's always me.
Or Abigail.
And are you afraid of him? No. Well, that's no fun.
Sometimes when he lays down and I walk past him, he gets his claws out and does that.
And when he does that, does he actually get you?
Yep.
Does he make you bleed? He does? You know, what's going on is pretty serious. I mean, Jennifer is all marked up, but we have a 6-year-old child. It's really a powder keg in this house, and I gotta make sure it doesn't go off. But you still like cats. Okay.
My mom had a surprise for me, and it was a new kitten.
What? You're kidding me. You have a new kitten? Mm-hmm. When did you get a kitten?
Last week.
Oh my God. Okay.
She desperately wanted a kitten. She was crying, I don't know why Bad Kitty hates me. So I got her a little kitty.
And what's his name?
Simba.
Simba. Sure, I get it. Abigail loves animals. She loves cats. She would love to have a kitten that she could love and hug and everything, but it's almost like, this one's broken. I want a new one. It's a cat, not a toy. Does he spend time outside?
He does. He did get attacked once.
Really bad.
Really bad.
By what?
We think a hawk.
Wow.
He had this wound and it had opened up and it was a huge abscess.
Ugh.
So the vet said, looked like a hawk tried to
Scoop him up. You've spent more than 5 minutes with me. You know how I feel about cats that go outside. I don't like it. I think that cats will live longer inside, and Pickles is proof. He came within an inch of being hawk food.
I don't like letting him out at all. But once he goes outside and releases some energy, then he comes back very calm. He's only outside for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah. I tried very hard for a while to keep him indoors, but if I did not let him out, we all suffered the consequences.
I want to do a quick walk around.
Okay.
And let's go to the hallway. So, Abigail, where does he usually hang out and wait for you?
He stays right here, and when I have to go to the bathroom in the night, he attacks me.
You be him, and I'll be you. So if I'm you, and I'm walking down here, dum-de-dum-de-dum, I'm Abigail. Ow! Bad kitty. Right now, I'm hearing about what could be play aggression, which is when Pickles hides and he goes after people's fingers and ankles. Okay, so down here, we have baby Simba.
Yeah.
Hello, baby Simba. I know. I mean, even though Simba's a really cool dude, he's still got claws and teeth. So, Abigail, I would start being a little careful with your friend there. Abigail, and Simba and handling Simba like he's a toy or a doll. I see that a lot with kids. It is a bad way to start a kitten's life. And honestly, Abigail's old enough to know these lessons, and Jennifer's got to teach those lessons. So, is he more relaxed out here?
Yes, yeah.
So coming out here, it's almost like he's like, I can breathe.
Yeah.
And then he comes back in and he's in a different state.
Yeah.
Pickles finds solace being outside, but I don't know what to tell these guys. I don't want to tell them to just lock him inside because that could kick up the aggression in a big way. At the same time, when he's out here, he could be hawk food. It's a really bad place to be. Where is Pickles right now?
In the bathroom.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get a read on this cat. I mean, he's been pretty much MIA all day, so I do want to get some information from him. I do want to overstimulate him a little bit if I can, but in a gentle way. Listen, I'm just going to mess with you a little bit, okay? Got that tail going. Got that tail going. You know, there's surefire ways to get a cat a little bit off their game. You know, you touch their paws, touch the tummy, but right now I'm getting nothing. Are you annoyed? Are you gonna beat me up? Are you gonna beat me up? No, I like that bracelet. I mean, he's obviously annoyed with me. He just doesn't want to act on it. Hey, Jennifer,
Yeah?
will you come here? The cat that I'm working with right now is not the cat that's been described to me, so I want to get Jennifer in here right now and see what she can get done.
Hi there, kitty.
Now, when Jennifer goes in, she's moving with fear. She's not trusting him.
Just let mommy pet you. I just want to... Ow! Ow! I just want to pet you. Ow!
Jennifer goes in, he just goes for her.
Ow! No.
This is the bad kitty that was described to me.
Look at that.
Dude, that tells me that the relationship between he and Jennifer is at least part of the problem here.
Got me good.
Okay, enough.
Today, for Jackson's visit, Bad Kitty did not bite him. I definitely would never have been able to touch Bad Kitty like that. I truly believe it's me. I think that Bad Kitty just is angry with me for some reason. I don't know why.
I mean, what you got from Pickles versus what I got from Pickles, basically, I got Pickles, you got Bad Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Which does lead me to believe that there's something that you're doing here that's contributing to the problem. So, homework time. The most important thing that we can do right now is additional reconnaissance. So what we're gonna do, this is the Jennifer cam. This, I want you to have with you at all times.
Okay.
I mean, because there's got to be a reason why you're getting beat up more than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer's got a pretty specific piece of this homework. She's the one who gets beat up more than anyone else. So it's time for her to take a good look at herself. Now, outside. You've said when he comes back inside after he's been outside, he's chill. If I tell you right now, keep that cat inside, I'm afraid of making things worse in here. Keep him in his current routine. That'll work for now.
Right.
I normally wouldn't even entertain the idea of a cat being outside without a harness or without an enclosure. But Jennifer keeps one eye on a cat at all times. In 10 minutes, he's back in. I'm forced to break my own rules and to allow them to continue to let Pickles outside. I've got some tricks I can pull out of my sleeve later, but for right now, I just don't want to rock the boat. Last point here. You are really important. And I think that we need to have you start teaching Abigail that hands aren't toys, right? I want you to use toys like this toy here. You are officially a cat play queen. I need Abigail to learn safe handling techniques when it comes to the cats. It's never too young to learn an empathetic approach to guardianship. I will be back in a few weeks and we will figure out Pickles, Bad Kitty, and get them to meet in the middle, okay?
Good, thank you.
All right, guys.
I'm looking forward to the next visit. I am hoping that Pickles will show improvement.
Morning.
How are you?
Hi, it's
Melissa?
nice to meet you. Yes.
David?
This is Ronnie.
What's up, Ronnie? How you doing? Okay, guys, let's talk cat. There's definitely evidence of cats, which is nice. A lot of the houses I go to, you would never know there was a cat. How many do we have here?
4.
What's going on here with the 4 cats?
Well, Salem is pretty much my cat, but he can be a bit of a bully sometimes.
In a house of 4 cats, how does somebody become your cat?
Well, I've got some issues from being in the wars that I've been in, and the VA offered me a service dog.
Specifically for PTSD? Is that what they...
Yes, but I'm more of a cat person, and I wanted one that I could bond with immediately, you know, and Salem was that cat. It was like, he knew, I knew, we both knew, boom. He's coming home with me.
Oh, wow. PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder can develop in people who have survived scary or shocking or dangerous events. It's totally normal for those people to feel constantly on edge, to have bad memories or have trouble sleeping after an experience like that.
He'll know immediately when I walk in the door if I've had a real bad day.
Yeah.
He'll come right up to me and sit on my lap the whole night.
That's so cool. Cats now are therapy animals. They go into hospitals. They're emotional support animals. They travel with people. It's about the world catching up a little bit and recognizing that cats are deeply emotional beings who care about the ones they love, just like any other animal. Does Salem have a problem with a specific cat, or is it just free-for-all?
Dexter.
It's Dexter.
The three boys used to play together really well, but one morning Salem attacked Dexter. We didn't see what happened.
Since that first fight, how often is it that there's...
Maybe once a day.
A day?
Yeah, it's very random though, because they'll be sitting here and they'll be nice and calm, and all of a sudden one will give the other one a look, and bam, it happens, and then it's done.
Have there been any major injuries from the cats?
Rizzo has one right now.
Yeah, she's got a nice cut right across her nose.
Oh no.
We got video of them squaring off when the scratch happened.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, so we've got, this is right here. That's Rizzo. Whoa. So there's no predictability in terms of time of day or before or after meals or anything like that, that can connect it. You just know that if someone looks a certain way when someone else walks in the room, you're gonna have trouble.
Or if somebody gets startled. Lip and Rizzo are very skittish. They slink around like they're being tracked. If you walked out there and startled one of them, especially Lip, and he takes off running, that'll trigger him.
That'll trigger Salem.
Mm-hmm.
So they're constantly in fear.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's no good. If I didn't get here, what's our worst fear in this house?
No, we would keep trying. I mean, none of them are going anywhere.
Okay.
We just want Salem to be happy again.
Yeah.
And calm.
It's really about Salem's
Yeah,
happiness.
calm, just calm in the house, because to see him fight like that gives me anxiety attacks.
Right. David will thrive when the energy in this home is as flatlined as possible. All you're doing is breaking up fights all day long. That's not gonna work for David. But, oh, who's that?
That is Rizzo.
Rizzo the princess.
There she is. Now, Rizzo obviously is walking that way because I'm here? Is
All the time.
That happens all the time? That walk?
Yeah, plus she's always crouched down, like.
Oh, that's not cool. When I see Rizzo slinking across the floor and the family is telling me that's just who she is and what she does, that leads me to believe that Rizzo is living in fear 24/7. So I want to see if this behavior is present in all the other cats as well. Who's that?
Dexter.
That's Dexter.
That's Dexter. Hi. Okay, so we got Dexter and we got Rizzo.
And Salem and Lip.
And
Lip's in the house.
In the bottom
Wait,
of
Lip
that
and
cat
Salem
thing.
are back there?
Yeah.
That's interesting too. Salem is just crammed in a corner right now. So for the cat that beats the hell out of everybody else in the house, he's got that sort of unconfident vibe. Salem is tucked behind a cat tree, plastered against the wall, clearly the most scared cat in this house. That's interesting.
He's a good cat. He likes people. He's very cuddly. But he licks his belly, and I'm really concerned about that. He's not that stressed out about you.
Hi, buddy.
He's just having a good old sit.
Is your tummy a little bit of an issue? Pick him up for a second. Holy crap.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yeah, come on, Salem.
That's a lot of missing Salem. He's mutilating himself. This is the cat who needs my help. So I have to gather more information to pinpoint exactly where all this anxiety is coming from. Wow. That is one trough of food you got over there. When did you start free feeding?
About a year ago.
It's interesting how when they started free feeding the cats, everything changed. When cats eat at the same time, their energy rises and falls at the same time. But with free feeding, they're eating on different schedules, so they have energy spikes that just aren't synced up. This could be causing problems here. Any other areas here where
They
man,
very rarely
you
go
have been
in
through a lot, dude. I'm looking around. You've got what's your experience in the military?
I was a commander of a vehicle. We were up on the front lines and we saw just devastation.
Wow, man.
The first time was the scariest, because
Yeah.
there was actually chemical weapons involved in that. That'll make you grow up real quick. I was 20 years old when they sent me over there for that one.
Do you feel like in terms of the PTSD, is that,
Oh yeah, that's about 90% where that comes from.
so 20 years old, you get thrown into this, and the rest of your life, you're working around it. Does Salem play a specific role in terms of, I mean, is it nightmares or anything like that that hit you?
Oh yeah. So I'll be sleeping on my side and he'll come up and like, wake up, wake up. It's just a dream, wake up.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed that the idea of therapeutic animals has taken root the way it has, because I mean, like you said, it helps, you know what I mean? And especially with the suicide rates, which are insane.
Yeah, I just lost a friend.
Due to the after effects, or?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, yeah. This is actually a life and death thing to David. These cats get him through every day. It's so crucial that we restore peace in this house. And let's talk about first things first. Obviously, the cat that seems to be picking these premeditated fights is also incredibly anxious, right? Because he's bald. So there's obviously energetic spikes happening in this house. In a normal home, spikes happen at least once, twice, 3 times a day. When we wake up in the morning, we come together after work, we go to bed at night, the energy in the home comes up. In this home, random spikes happening all the time. Cats dashing through the house, which starts a fight. So my goal with you guys is to de-spike this house. The first thing that I want you guys to start committing to is every single time there's either a fight or Salem over grooming, I want you to mark those areas. X marks the spot. Blue tape for over grooming and red tape for a fight. We're gonna start seeing some sort of territorial pattern emerge, because right now there's nothing. The next thing to de-spike the house, we're gonna start getting them into a group routine, starting with the concept of play therapy. And you need to do it so that it's happening around the same time every day. And they get to eat at the end of it, and that means the trough is gonna go away. If we feed them all at the same time, it's going to help. We have to control their eatings, because that way their energy will all come up and down at the same time. And if they have a ritual of play that happens every day at predictable times, we're gonna start being able to control the energetic output of these cats and de-spike the home. The last part of this de-spiking homework is catification. You guys have already started doing that, which I'm really psyched about, because I don't have to start you guys from square one. I want to create one more lane of superhighway. We can do that very simply with shelving or something like that to give us just that much more space to increase the peace in here. Because if cats aren't competing for the same resource, which is usually the ground, they tend to be a little more peaceful around each other. We're giving the cats options to get away from each other instead of meeting in the middle of the floor. All right, guys. Ronnie, you've been awfully quiet this entire time. How you feeling?
I'm good. We're gonna fix Salem so Rizzo doesn't have to be scared all the time now. I hope the homework works, because I'm not really gonna be pleased if it doesn't work and Salem just gets worse, because it's just gonna stress out my dad.
Hey.
Hey.
How are
How
you?
you doing?
Jackson.
Welcome.
So, 5 cats.
Yes, I'm an adoption counselor and foster coordinator at Philadelphia Animal Welfare Society, Philadelphia's largest no-kill shelter.
Wow, cool. All right. Which, of course, explains 5 cats.
Yes.
You foster here, too?
Currently, we do not have any, but yes.
Okay. Talk to me about Dale. What are the issues?
Urination and spraying issues.
And when did he start to spray?
10 months old. Yeah, he was peeing on our bed, peeing on couches. It's been happening for over 4 years.
Okay.
As an adoption counselor, to not be able to control it in my own home is extremely frustrating.
I'm not surprised that Sarah works at a shelter and still is having problems in her own home. Hey, man, I've had my own problems. When you're working in this field, you may have a ton of knowledge about other people's cats, but when it's your own, it's personal. It's not like you can be your own therapist. So let's just go through it. The stuff that you've tried.
Working at an animal shelter, if I do come home and I like to take off my clothes first thing so I don't smell like a foster. Also, he is leash and harness trained. He knows some commands. Clearly, we're not breaking through because he's still spraying and marking.
The discussion has been put on the table about transitioning him to a lifestyle without the leash and harness.
As an indoor-outdoor cat.
It's your preference.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I think I would be okay with that.
No, I'm not okay with that. Okay. It's my job to also explain to humans about how this should not be an option.
So it's a real touchy place. For the record, I believe the cats should be indoors. And in an ideal world, we would let them roam. But it's not ideal. It shortens their lives. And I'm selfish, man. I want my cats around. Where's Dale?
He's in his room.
He's not up there on like timeout or anything. Since we first got him as a kitten, he's just decided, hey, this is where I go to sleep because it's been where he's gone since a kitten.
Yeah. I get it. It's his base camp. Be that as it may, that is a frustration move, not a compassion move, no matter how you cloak it. I want to take a look around. I want you to point out all these hot spots, and then I want to go meet Dale.
Cool.
Let's go.
All right. So, I mean, there's definitely one area here.
I can smell something
I was
right
gonna
now.
say, I bet you can.
And wait, who the hell is that?
That's
the
Juice.
neighbor's cat, Juice.
How many cats are there around here?
3
That hang out in the yard.
Dale gets along with everybody.
He chases Juice out of the yard.
That could be a problem.
Yeah.
Juice and Dale, not best of friends. And it seems like that's the one cat in the area that Dale has a real serious problem with. So that gives me a hint.
He'll routinely spray along the door frame and sort of this bin.
You can see the base of the door frame there is completely almost ruined at this point.
Wow, look at that. Dale is actually a four-legged textbook. I mean, he is peeing around windows and doors. And that lets us know that this is straight up territorial insecurity. I smell pee.
Yeah.
The stairs is a big pee zone.
This is a lot of Dale's playground up here. This is a big, happy space for him.
Okay, and nobody's peed here.
Nope.
I'm discovering that Sarah and Tim have sort of carved out an area for him. He's got his room, his base camp, where he spends a lot of his time, and then he's also got his jungle gym. Dale belongs to the upstairs of this house. Hey, buddy. Hi, Dale. I mean, he is the sweetest thing in the world. He is immediately best friends with me. He's rubbing up against me. I'm petting him. He is just absolutely unstressed. And that's great to see. You want to get out of the enclave, don't you? Don't you? When it comes to base camps, they are meant to be temporary safe spaces that can eventually be expanded out. But weeks on end, in a room, just because if you let them out they pee, that's crossing a line in my book. Let's just get that harness on him and let's get outside. There's our boy. There's our boy. He is freaked out right now.
Yep. He definitely is a little more nervous when he's not in his safe spaces. I actually think if I were to get him out, that he would calm a little bit.
Outside?
Yeah.
If you compare Dale to his safe room and the rest of the house, he's really insecure.
Okay.
Okay.
This is usually the first pee in bush.
He likes to run right into it and go to the bathroom. Are you hunting? Hey, Dale. Oh, are you peeing? Is that what you're doing?
The amount that Dale marks out here, it's par for the course for a cat who feels threatened. This is what he's supposed to do to delineate his territory from others. Aw.
Good boy.
Dale starts to settle in. Now I can see the confident Dale reemerge. Who's that?
Oh, that's Yardley.
That's Yardley.
Yes.
Hello, Yardley. Is he somebody's cat?
No. He's a community, like he doesn't want to live inside.
When Sarah and Tim are talking about community cats, that encompasses an entire population of cats. That could be Juice, who lives next door. He is a quote owned cat, but he's indoor-outdoor. It could be free roaming cats. It could be feral cats. We put them all in one category. They're community cats. Is this normal for Yardley to be this present during the day?
All day, every day.
So Yardley comes into the backyard, just saunters in, and immediately Dale is suddenly not the Dale from upstairs. Clearly agitated, tail whipping around. He is squirmy, his eyes are huge.
He's freaked out, so he's like, I want to go.
Okay, enough.
When they're both in the yard, like if they were out here together, there's a very clear, this is my space and you're getting too close. And Yardley will sit there and
he'll pee.
Yeah.
Okay, enough. Well, I've seen and smelled about everything that I could. So it's time to give him some homework. In trying to apply everything you know to what has been chaos around here, you're left with things that are not working at all for you. It's like, you have this book in front of you and your face is just way too close to the page. What's going on here is perimeter marking. Juice and Yardley we saw today. I want to see what else is going on here that would cause that insecurity on that side, from without. We can rule out any insecurity stemming from within because I'm telling you, he gets along just fine with all the other cats in here. First and foremost is the community cat cam. All right, I'm gonna leave you with one of those motion activated night vision cameras. I want you to set it up right outside that door. I want to see a 24-hour snapshot of who comes and who goes.
Okay.
Next thing, this indoor-outdoor thing, you guys personify the biggest debate in cat welfare. You guys both know that if I told you I don't want him to go outside, you would have a peace-splosion in here. I mean, it would be awful in here, We
really
can't do it. So what I would like you to do instead is I would like you to really start ritualizing his indoor-outdoor. Take him out on a leash for walks so he can start marking other things around here and expand his sense of territory beyond the backyard. The leash time should be a designated time so that Dale starts falling into a rhythm, because for cats, just like territorial security gives mojo, so does predictability to their days. He's a totally different cat up there from down here. This whole house should feel like a safe zone to him, and it doesn't, which is why you get perimeter marking.
Okay.
So the thing that I want to do is I want to take his base camp, the bathroom. I want to explode it out. In that world that Sarah and Tim made safe for Dale, he feels safe. The downside of that, he feels safe nowhere else in the house. I want to take all the components that make that world safe for him, start bringing it down here. So when he comes down here, he's like, yeah, that's me. I own that. That's mine. He's gonna be a whole new cat, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
It was really upsetting to hear that there's a majority of the property that Dale lives in that he's uncomfortable with. And it has made me question myself, especially being asked to kind of forget everything that I have learned about cat behavior. So I know that is going to be a challenge for me, but I really, really need to help Dale, and we need to help ourselves.
How are you doing? I'm good. How are you?
Nice to
Hey,
meet you.
nice to meet you. Who's this that I'm seeing?
That's Frankie.
That's Frankie. So you have an orange tabby girl. Orange tabby females is pretty rare, and I would never generalize, but orange tabbies have that thing. They're gregarious, they're kind of Dennis the Menace-y, Does she sort of fall into that category?
Yeah, I wish I knew that when we adopted her.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. Don't do that. She's really sweet.
Frankie is incredibly social, tail up in the air. I don't see anything about her off the bat that leads me to believe that she would be an all-out bully 24/7, but hey, I've been wrong plenty of times.
We brought Frankie home. We tried to introduce them. They didn't get along. We then separated them and had them on a shift schedule of which one would be out and about in the house for 12-hour shifts. One would go away at night and one would come out during the day. Hey, yo!
Coming in. Well, I haven't been in this house more than a couple minutes, and all of a sudden, there's a fight going on. Now, let's talk about that. So, is that kind of how it tends to happen? That Frankie will start it?
Well,
We
disagree.
In 2 seconds of being in your house. Frankie goes up the stairs and all of a sudden you hear, "Row," I look up here and Charlie is looking at me like I am going to eat her.
She thinks everyone's gonna eat her.
Well, then how could she possibly start it?
Because she's so stressed out all the time that she antagonizes before she can be antagonized. The first time they met, she was actually the first cat to start an altercation.
Really?
Yes. Frankie walked up to Charlie, kind of sniffed her, and then Charlie swatted her across the face with her nails out.
Okay, so that's not calling instigating.
What is that called?
Back the hell away from me? Liz misinterprets what went on that first day. That Frankie went to Charlie, got a little too in the personal bubble space, and Charlie said, back off. That's Charlie saying, get out of my bubble. and Frankie refused.
I haven't fully relaxed since we adopted Frankie because all she wants to do is
He hasn't
hunt
relaxed
Charlie.
since the day he was born. He's very, very tightly wound. You know you are.
This is what makes a relationship work. It's honest communication is what this is all
Till
about.
death do us part.
Until death do you part. So far, Andrew and Liz don't agree about anything. I mean, it's an endearing part of their relationship, but it doesn't get us anywhere. I've got to get to the truth, and the truth has got to be somewhere between the two of them. Charlie. Hi, baby. Now, this is interesting. Now, Frankie is 100% hunting Charlie.
Yes.
Is this what it looks like all the time?
Yeah. It's worse in the morning.
How the hell could you possibly blame Charlie for anything?
Because she started it.
She started it one time.
Mama, you're all right. You okay?
Look, what? No, look.
Yeah.
I mean, please. Charlie is trapped. Like, I know what's going on here, so it's so weird to hear you describe something completely opposite. I don't think that Andrew and Liz have the slightest idea why things are happening in this house. They have completely misunderstood Charlie and underestimated Frankie. They don't know their cats nearly as well as they think they do. I mean, this just feels like a matter of time.
Yeah, well, Charlie's right there, and Frankie's getting ready to round.
Look at us. And here we go. Hold on. Does she ever not hunt?
No.
When she's sleeping.
Yeah, that's about.
And
Or
then
she's
it's
playing, or
debatable.
she's eating.
So she doesn't hunt when she's eating?
No.
Can they eat together?
Oh, yeah, face to face.
Get out of here. Now that I gotta see. Here we go. Charlie's a-coming.
It's okay.
How do you like that? So these two can eat like this all the time?
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Now, right now, Charlie is looking up, or does she always eat like that?
She kind of does.
She will check in on Frankie to see what she's doing, and Frankie is just so consumed by
With her
the
food,
tuna.
Frankie doesn't look up.
I gotta tell you, man, although I do identify that things are problematic here, they're workable. I'm getting a lot of information from the cats right now, but it's time to push them a little bit. I want to see if I can tempt them, get them involved with toys, treats, to see what really motivates these cats. Good girl. Yes, that's very good. What Frankie is telling me is that she's like a kid. She'll go wherever the fun is. My toy presents fun. And there you are, my love. Now it's time to see if I can get Charlie to come out while Frankie's doing that somewhat intimidating looking action. Because I want to see if Charlie has what it takes to stand up for herself. Come on, baby. Charlie.
Oh, boy.
You're a little mojo deficient. Come here, baby. Come here, honey. Charlie's face is starting to come out from under the chair. She's starting to get brave, but Frankie is staring at her the whole time. If a fight breaks out with this much challenge presented to them, we're in a bad place. Don't cause a scene, please. Right there. This is a cat who wants to engage, who wants to play, but she keeps looking over here. Charlie could be just as social, just as present as Frankie, but she's not allowed to be that cat because she's always looking for an exit. Frankie?
You're okay, Charlie.
So we've got a little tube o' tuna here. Charlie is on guard. Hey, right here. Look at that. I can instantly redirect Frankie's aggression. I can do it with a treat, I can do it with a toy. That's fantastic news because that tells me that for Frankie, this is not life and death stakes. Frankie was totally able, between this and this, to be distracted away from Charlie. Is that what you guys see on a regular
Yeah.
basis?
You can easily distract her.
Yay.
Yeah.
If I could clap right now, I would. We are going to forge a new relationship between these two cats and hopefully a new relationship between the humans here as well, because this isn't working. Charlie's not having a good time. You know, Frankie's fine. Frankie is resilient. Frankie is confident. Charlie's got none of that. And that's where things just have to change around here. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is X marks the spot. And we're going to have 3 different colors of tape here. So we have the green X of tape, which is for confident areas where she likes to hang out. The yellow piece of tape is for hiding, the unconfident cat, where we're slinking around, where we're feeling very unconfident. And the red piece of tape is for hunt, or where fights happen, okay? By having all these green X's around the house, it'll help me find a pattern of behavior. Now, playtime. I want you to separate them for playtime. The idea is this: Charlie will find confidence through play. When Charlie gets to kill something, that's where cats get their confidence. That is where their mojo comes from, when they're living their natural life. And then for Frankie, the cool thing is that play drains out that energy that she then will use on Charlie. Separate playtimes set the table for together playtimes, or for that matter, together anything. We're gonna take their energy and put it in the right lane here so that life itself can take root. And hopefully Frankie can stop looking at Charlie as a play toy. Call me if you need anything.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
My only apprehension is that Liz underestimates my abilities to follow directions.